even gotta say no more. Y'all already know who it is. Hard White featuring Bills. Talk to
Bills. Where we at? Shot Squad. We going hard. This is the hardest whip I ever wrote. To the hardest shit I ever heard. This the hardest shit I ever wrote. The hardest and never ending quote. But I'm going harder than the effing word. I go hard and you better know. The hardest shit I ever wrote. You couldn't separate the bird. This the hardest that I ever go. Hard like there is no home. For those who go hard in the curve. Hey yo, it's hard out here. It's like we all cons out here. We can't even get a job out here. And I got 3 strikes. I'm 22, one more sound ill. So I'm going hard. And Flex don't drop a bomb on this. I'ma drop some bombs all out here. Get on my job hard. Dodging over the pot, the stove still on there. It's like I'm doing all out here. The drought left the storm, the storm left the fog. I got my fog lights on. Yeah, I'm driving so slow, dropping something hard while I bubble hard. Hard fight, I get it on out here. I got kids to feed, plus I'm raising a revolver. Hope he ain't with his seed, cause there's drums out here. My baby mom with the same mentality as me. For a sale, we might bang out in the middle with a beat. That sound hard as shit, but it's hard for a pimp. Hard's got the money for the rent. It's the hardest I ever spit. The hardest whip I ever listened to. The hardest shit I ever heard. This the hardest shit I ever wrote. The hardest and never ending quote. But I'm going harder than the effing word. I go hard and you better know. The hardest shit I ever wrote. You couldn't separate the bird. This the hardest that I ever go. Hard like there is no home. For those who go hard in the curve. The hardest shit I ever wrote.
Mr. Domingo, counting them singles, make it hard to mingle. Bring truck bills, I don't talk that lingo. Cause I go hard for every penny I bring home. Harder than the crack rock, harder than the dope fiend, fresh out of detox. You niggas is soft, break easy like sheetrock. I go harder than the producer, letting this beat knock. Harder than Dougie Fresh, doing the beatbox. I go harder than the convict, with state boots and don't have Reeboks. I go harder than the drought, session time. Now what the fuck you niggas hollering about? Let's get it.
The hardest whip I ever listened to. The hardest shit I ever heard. This the hardest shit I ever wrote. The hardest and never ending quote. But I'm going harder than the effing word. I go hard and you better know. The hardest shit I ever wrote. You couldn't separate the bird. This the hardest that I ever go. Hard like there is no home. For those who go hard on the curve. The hardest shit I ever wrote. Green ones is green ones, the yellows I don't see them. I'm a speed demon, D&G's got me leaning, reclined, that's how I'm seated. This hard shit got me speechless. What the fuck was he thinking? When he thought of that shit, was he taking E? Cause the E take me away, it's like a pain relief. The type of shit that make me speak the same way as he. It's the hardest shit I ever heard, that's my word. The hardest shit that I ever heard. The hardest shit that was ever wrote. I'll bust your heart if you never smoke. That hard bite when your stomach's broke. You hear my heart without the stethoscope. You hear me? 4 in the morning, let Berettas blow. Catching bodies for your main man. Getting bodied by your main man. In the same lobby that you laid in for your main man. Right when y'all got to 1,008. I play my part as my script. It's the hardest I ever win. In my car doing tricks to the hardest shit I ever spit. This the hardest shit I ever wrote. This the hardest that I ever go. Any harder, you never know. The hardest whip I ever listened to. The hardest shit I ever heard. This the hardest shit I ever wrote. The hardest and never ending quote. But I'm going harder than the effing word. I go hard and you better know. The hardest shit I ever wrote. You couldn't separate the bird. This the hardest that I ever go. Hard like there is no home. For those who go hard in the curve. The hardest shit I ever wrote.
Y'all know what it is, man. Shot Squad Generals. If you're a real street dude, then you know what it is. If you not, 21 gun salute. Y'all know what it is. Murder more, stand up. Let's go.